join me for a 48-hour session on the Park Lake. Fortunately, no pork chop this session, but we do have Biscuit of the week, and we'll be looking at the Ronnie Rig. I've got 3 Ronnie Rigs on. Yes, I've got across to the dark side. Welcome to the vlog. Welcome back. If it's the first time you've come across my channel, my name's BARTROPP, and this channel is all about reviews, vlogs like this one, how-tos, and helping you to put more fish on the bank. So what's happening? Well, I haven't been fishing for a couple of weeks. Well, we got married. Mrs. B is now officially Mrs. B, but we got a 48-hour session. She's let me out. Finally, she's let me out. But we got 48 hours on the Park Lake, and I've been here since 7 o'clock this morning. I've been walking around for about 5 hours. I was looking everywhere. It's been pouring down with rain. Finally found some bubblers, see a couple of fish show. Chucked a couple of rods out for a couple of hours. No joy in that swim. Little swim which is just up there. You've seen me in it before. But we've come into here because I've got a lot more scope of where I can stick all my rods. I'm not stuck in the corner, because I suspect in the night time the fish move out into the open water to feed, so hopefully we might have a chance. Got 3 Ronnie Rigs on. Yes, I know, the dark side. We're trying those out. I've been talking to a lot of people and they're such good hookers, and I've just fancied a change. Just fancied, yeah, give them a little go. Let's see how good they are. So I've tied some of them up, so I'll be having a look at those tomorrow. Got 3 rods out. I haven't put any bait out yet, but I pinged them out, all 3. Gonna put some bait out when the gulls go, because I put some out a little while ago. Gulls all over it. All over it. You can't bloody get any bait out until they go to sleep, basically, till it gets dark. About an hour before dark, managed to get them out. I'm all sorted, but I haven't even had a cup of tea yet or anything. I'm walking about all day trying to find fish because I want to catch one. So I'm going to get sorted. I'm going to get underneath there, get the kettle on, get me dinner on. Hopefully I'll see you in the darkness, but if not, see you in the morning. Last night was no fish, but plenty of fish moving about. I'm really surprised I haven't had a bite, although they were a little bit further out in that open water in front of me mate over there. A couple of liners, a few flopping around, but no bites. Sun's just coming up over there. If you see it, just breaking the surface. There it is, look. It'll be another beautiful day. A little bit chilly last night, very damp. And nothing seen this morning, but plenty of action from fish topping out and that last night. A few liners on the old rods. There's the rods, look. They're out in the water. You may think, well, why have I got my rods out in the water? I'll tell you why. Very, very shallow down here. Very shallow. It's like a little plateau, goes out and goes deeper. So I want my lines as far out as possible. And having them back here, the lines would be, because I'm fishing a slackish line, the line would be going across the bottom in like inches of water, so it's not really the one, is it? So that's why I've put the rods out, where are they? Out there, out a bit further out into the pond, which means I've got to bang the old waders on as soon as I get a bite. So what's happening today? What are we going to do? I think for the time being we're going to stay still, stay where we are, but we may have a move depending on what we see. This morning, still bite time, still got a couple of hours for bite, and I didn't really start to see the fish till the afternoon, fizzing up, when I banged those couple of rods out on top of them. Probably scared them, probably spooked them away actually. But it's, yeah, you've got to be in it to win it, haven't you? And we've got another night left yet, and I've got a brew up there. First brew of the day, up in the old TARDIS up there, the old man cave, the old bivvy. So that can only mean one thing, can't it? Brew on the go, it's got to be Biscuit of the week. Well, welcome to this week's Biscuit of the week, and I've got a rather special set of biscuits this week from me brew. Let's just get Let's just get me brew anyway. Let's just have a little lovely coffee this morning. These are Tesco's finest cherry fruity flapjack cookies. They are a bit special, aren't they? Tell you what though, they're proper heart attack biscuits. Got to admit, I did have a few of them last night, as I usually do. And the old pork chop's definitely missing out this week, isn't he? Look at those, look, they're like an oaty flapjack, lots of little bits in it. Let's have a taste up. Yeah, very Moorish. Quite nice then. One of their Tesco's finest, double expensive, and double heart attack biscuits these are. Look at those, look, right, dunkability. Look at them. Geese taking off. Oh mate. They're even doubly better when you dunk them. Check those bad boys out, I tell you. Very fattening, but I'll tell you what, them, look at that, that's a proper biscuit. Right, there you go, biscuit of the week, Tesco's finest cherry fruity flapjack cookies. Check those out. Right, welcome back. Would you believe it? We've had a move. Look, there's the bar up there. We've moved in a swim called the Whites. Now, we was over there, but I see all the fish last night sort of out in front of here, right out. About 60, 70 yards, something like that. So that's where we're going to target. We're going to give it a go over there last night. See what happens, because it's been... This is where they were last night. Basically, this is where I see them last night, just before dark, through the evening and into darkness as well. And there was a guy in here, a mate of mine, he was in here, but he didn't have nothing, but they were right on him. So I'm surprised he didn't have one, I really am. I thought he might have nicked one. But, you know, can't always catch them, can you? So I'm going to leave it going here. I'm going to get sorted out. I'm going to get the barra unloaded, get sorted out, then we'll have a little look at the Ronnie Rig. Okay, welcome back. Right, I'm all set up, bivvy set up, rods are set up, banged 2 of them out. Everything else is ready to go, ready for tonight. Hopefully the fish are still in this area. I thought, as promised, I'd show you how I set up my Ronnie Rig. Now, I've been dead against using a Ronnie Rig for the last couple of years, but I thought, why not? Let's give it a go. Let's see what it's all about. I mean, it's a brilliant presentation. It does look good. The guys I know just relentlessly fish with it, catch lots of fish. So last night was the first time I banged them on properly without reeling them in after 10 minutes. But here's how I set mine up. So we've got lead core, about a couple of feet of lead core I'd say, through the 3-ounce lead, and got a little bead on there which will pull off if I get a bite. Now, this is important. And I've spoken to a few guys who use this type of rig and stiff rigs, and myself, when I use a stiff fish like the D rig on a pattern oyster setup, I use a double ring swivel. Now, the reason why I use a double ring swivel is simply because it just gives me lots more movement. If I'm fishing a stiff fish fluorocarbon hook link like I am now, I want that movement. I want that when that lead hits the water, hits the bottom, and that goes like that. I just want it to flutter on down and not have to worry about this end with it sticking up in the air or whatever. Just gives a lot more movement, a lot more peace of mind for me that it's going to land correctly and be angling, be fishing every time I cast it out. So there you go, that's a double ring swivel. I mean, this is a thinking angler's one. You know, bank tackle on eBay do them, lots of different people do them. Right, then you've got about I reckon a 10 inch, so I'm fishing quite long rigs, 8 to 10 inches, which I normally fish. I just like fishing long rigs because they're big fish in here. They move a lot of water, and their bellies are on the floor, and they tip themselves up and that. And I found that shorter rigs, I wasn't getting as many bites over the years on big fish waters. If I go longer, 8, 10, even 12 inches, I get more pickups, more bites to ratio of hours fished than with the short rigs. So that is a 10 to 12 inch pure fluorocarbon. Now the benefits, you can see there, it's not mega stiff. It's stiff enough that it pushes it out, but it's not mega stiff. Now the benefits of using fluorocarbon as hook link: 1, it's near on visible. 2, once it is immersed in water, it's near on invisible. So you've got that, so it's not, you haven't got a, you know, the fish aren't aware of, or less aware of it, put it that way. It's, you know, confidence factor of using it. It's very abrasive resistant as well, believe it or not. Fluorocarbon is probably one of the things that people don't know too much about. It's very abrasive resistant. That's why I use it for leaders as well. Not only that it disappears in water, but it's very heavy and very abrasive resistant. Also, being fluorocarbon, it's very, very heavy. It's heavier than normal line or different stiffish materials. So that's why I use the fluorocarbon. That's a big hook. That's a size 2 sort of curved shank type hook. The reason I'm using a 2, again, big fish in here, and also using a 15mm pop up, I don't need to use any putty on the hook link or the hook, as it just slowly sinks down. I found that a size 2 hook, it's the Gardner Mugger. It's got a natural curve, and what I like, it's got an inturned eye which keeps it straight but still creating that curve with a hook. Pretty standard stuff, you know. There's plenty of videos out there how to tie it, and all I do is I just put some dental floss through the bait, through the swivel on the hook, just blob it at the end. So there you go. That's my sort of take on it. I haven't had a bite on it yet, so it's probably not even worth bloody listening to me about how I use it, but I haven't even had a bite. But that's the thinking behind it all, of why I use those components. You know, the fluorocarbon for the semi-stiffness and the heaviness, and the you know, the heaviness of it as well, to sink onto the bottom. Also, what I forgot, I've got a nice little bit of heavy metal putty there, about halfway along, which just keeps it on the bottom as well. You know, it's just extra safeguard, really. If I was fishing over a bit more of a bumpy sort of ground, because the spots out here, I know the spots are very hard, quite smooth and flat, so another reason why I'm using the semi-stiff, sort of stiffer type of hook link. If I was fishing a bit of an up and down sort of, not really too sure, in amongst weed beds and that, I'd go for something like the Jackal, you know, Christ and Jackal, which I've been using on me Johnny Mac rigs, you know, me multi-rigs. I'd use that if I was a bit unsure, if I was on a new water and I didn't know what the bottom's like. I mean, there's loads of different boom sections you can use for the Ronnie Rig. It's up to you, and it's up to it dictates what's out there on the bottom, what you're fishing over. But for this swim and the spots I'm fishing, 8 to 10 inches of fluorocarbon, and that's what I'm going to use. Right, so there you go. I'm going to get them out, pick them out, get sorted for the night, and hopefully we might have a chance of having one. See you in a while. Welcome back. It is 5:30, be dark in half an hour, be dark o'clock. Winter's coming, guys, isn't it? It really is. Look at that, it's gone absolutely flat calm out there, looking absolutely spot on. Although saying that, this time yesterday evening when I was over there, the guy was in here, we'd seen a few fish already by now. We'd seen probably 3 or 4 showing out there in front of this swim. But put singles out for the night, 2 white ones and a yellow one. Yeah, we're trying a little bit of yellow, something a little bit different. You've got to try these things, isn't it? Especially when you're blanking your arse off, checkbook and pen like I am at the moment. But all you can do is try. Not see nothing, no fizzing, no bubbling. I thought if they're still here, singles out there on the spots, One cast I did on each one. Perfect it was. Yeah, so we've got to see what happens tonight. I feel confident. I must admit, I do feel a bit confident. I feel like something could happen. You never know. You've got to be in it to win it, haven't you? Got to be in it to win it. And like I always say, it really does only take one bite to go from zero to hero. So that's where we're at. That's what's happening. I'm going to watch the sunset, get a cup of tea on, and enjoy the evening. Hopefully, get a bite tonight. If not, walk of shame in the morning. No pork chop. No lucky carp dog with me. But he'll be back for the next trip, for the next vlog. Right, I'm going to get sorted. Cup of tea, dinner, watch, listen, keep watching some more, and hopefully have one. See you in the morning, guys. Well, good morning. Look at that out there. How beautiful does that look first thing in the morning, eh? Absolutely gorgeous. Sun's just coming up over there. But look at that. That's the reason we go, don't we? Misty morning. Lovely misty, beautiful day. Look at that. Look, I'll show you the gap. Look through there, look. Look at that through there, look. That's proper carp, isn't it? Look at that. Well, last night, would you believe there was fish moving about, but typical of my luck at the moment. Look at this, eh? Look like Obi-Wan Kenobi with that bloody thing on, look. Look like a little Ewok. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, it was just my bloody luck, right? Just my luck. Night before, all the fish were showing over here. Last night, all the fish were showing where I was fishing the night before. Unbelievable, isn't it? That's my luck at the moment. I think this is the third blank on the trot. Third blank on the trot so far, but we've still got 3-4 hours before I have to pack up. Probably 3 hours before I have to pack up. And it's looking good out there. You never know, do you? You never know. You never know when you might get a bite. Look at it out there, look. Looks absolutely stunning out there this morning. But it always does, doesn't it? Right, I'm going to get that kettle on and watch, and hopefully we get a bite. See you soon. Misty morning drifted away. It was soon time to pack up and head to work. But I'll be back. This is the third walk of shame in a row. Me and Pork Chop will see you for the next vlog.